Alright guys, it's me the Tycoon coming back to you with another review. And this is of In Bruges. I decided to go back in time a little bit and take do a review on movies that had passed me by. I didn't get a chance to watch this when it came out in cinema or on Film 4 where it's been shown constantly. But I had seen clips now and again on TikTok and YouTube and I thought, well, why not? Let's give it a try. And this is really good fun, starring Colin Farrell, Brendan Gleeson, Ralph Fiennes, or is it Ralph? And it is basically about two hitmen um, who have gone to Bruges, and you're not totally sure what's going on here. This is a black comedy, would be the best way of putting it, because the comedy is there, um, but the humor is quite dark and in more ways than one. Look, the acting is second to none. This is like a Film 4 movie because it is. It's in association with Film 4 or Channel 4 investing into the movies and bringing up a lot of the British talent which is out there. But in as a synopsis, it's about two hitmen that go to Bruges, and they're sent there by their boss to lie low for a little bit while things settle down in London, where something went wrong. We find out that it's a hit that went wrong. The hit went through, the hit meaning an assassination. It went through absolutely fine, but someone got caught as collateral damage, and it plays, and the movie itself is really good. It plays on the mind of one of the assassins, which is Colin Farrell. He's the young assassin, the young bucks of the game, and he's being mentored by Brendan Gleeson. Um, and the chemistry that the two of them have between one another is wonderful to watch. The world weary mentor versus the overexcited young guy, but as the movie progresses, and this is within the first half an hour of the movie, it takes a different turn from the comedy, the one-upsmanship, and the one-liners that is really really good to capture you with this wonderful but somber moments, and you actually see what actually went wrong with the hit. And it was Colin Farrell and has playing on his mind all the time. Chances are, you would have seen this movie already, so I'm gonna spoil it because if you haven't seen it, well, you're like me, 10 years down the road. Basically, Colin Farrell um, assassinates a priest. That's not what the issue is. The collateral damage that was caused was that he also killed a young child in the church. Basically, as he was shooting the priest, one of the bullets went through the priest, went and hit the child who's just doing his prayers, and that also plays on his mind as well, to the point where he doesn't know what to do next, and it's constantly on his mind, and he may just be suicidal. But while in Bruges and discovering things, like the Gothic architecture, which Brendan Gleeson is well and truly into, Colin Farrell isn't. They stumbled across a film set, and as they stumble across a film set, he falls for this wonderful, this wonderfully. I don't think wonderfully. No, basically he falls for a chick. Yeah. So he charms this girl, and they go out for a date. They have dinner, so on and so forth, and he starts to get a sort of zest for life again. You know, before he tries to kill himself. Now, Brendan Gleeson is actually charged with killing off Colin Farrell, but he can't do it because he's grown really, really close to Colin Farrell, and Ray Fiennes, he just tells Ray Fiennes, look, that's it, it's over and done with. He's gone away, so on and so forth. Um, so you think, because basically the night before, Colin Farrell tries to kill himself. He has a dinner with the lady, and he confuses two Canadians for Americans, and well, as you do, and knocks one of them out physically. He punches one of them out, and that leads to him getting arrested on a train, being brought back to Bruges, where they try and do all kinds of things, try him, that kind of thing. He gets bailed out by his new girlfriend, who takes him back home. Her ex-boyfriend is there, pretends to rob him, but because Colin Farrell is too quick, he disarms him, takes a gun. He's got a blank in there, fires the shot directly into the guy's eye, blinds him. Of course, that's all going down. Ray Fiennes steps into the scene, and all hell breaks loose. Including when he sees the guy who's got blinded. He's blind in one eye, and of course, Ray Fiennes plays a London gangster. Aye aye. The movie is really good. It's got its one hits and one lines, and it keeps you enthralled. Brendan Gleeson as well. He does something, in his acting, which is so, you just really want to keep watching this movie even more. And it is when the dwarf film star hires a couple of prostitutes. They go back to their place. Colin Farrell is there. Brendan Gleeson is there. The dwarf is actually a race hater, and he's talking about a race war. And Brendan Gleeson talks about how his, back in the 70s, he was going out with a black girlfriend at the time, and she got killed by white supremacists. So which side does he stand on? That kind of thing. So, the humor's there, but it also brings it into a sense of reality at times as well. That's really wonderfully done. Even to the point where Brendan Gleeson and Brendan Gleeson and Ray Fiennes are in a attraction in Bruges, and they're going to the top, and Brendan Gleeson is really trying to save, he's speaking for Colin Farrell, as in, look, let this guy go. He's suicidal. He's going off himself anyway, and we don't know where he's gone because he's on the train. According to Brendan Gleeson, he thinks that he has gone. He doesn't know that Colin Farrell is back. So the movie shifts into another gear and becomes a bit of an actioner, but not all out action. It's more like cat and mouse. Does Brendan Gleeson save Colin Farrell? Does Ray Fiennes get Colin Farrell? That kind of thing. And it's really wonderfully done, because it takes this time. It takes this time to build up the characters. And you have some very comedic moments in there, like when Colin Farrell was insulting a family of 3 Americans who are overweight, and then he calls them elephants while they're going upstairs towards a winding cathedral, and they're trying to chase after him, but they can't because Colin Farrell's too quick, and they can't exercise, so they run out of steam very fast. And of course that plays into the movie a little bit later on, where the clock tower, the church, is actually closed because one of the Americans tried to go up the stairs and ends up getting a heart attack. This movie is good, and it's really well done, very well shot. It brings a lot of things to as a black comedy, it does leave you leave the movie feeling that's still a part of you. It's done that well. So I would recommend, if you haven't watched In Bruges yet, watch it. This is brilliant. So, as always, guys, whichever platform you're watching this on, give me a like, give me a follow, give me a subscribe. Leave a comment, let me know what you think. And as always, if you don't know how to do that, you all need to go back to school. So says the TYCOON.